A long time ago, far off times, the goddess Ostara, the goddess of the spring, she would sleep underneath the ground all winter. And when spring started to arrive, she had a group of magical brown hares who would go up and start dancing to bring forth the spring. Now sometimes Ostara was a bit lazy and she put on the snooze button a little bit and she would sleep for a bit, and winter was lingered a little bit longer those times, but her hares would be up there dancing, trying to beckon her to come up. Now, out of all of her hares, they were led by a great jack hare whom she loved the most. And when she did come up, she would do a great dance with her jack hare, and they would bring forth the spring together. Well, this one spring, she was doing a dance with the jack hare, and all of a sudden, her jack hare gets a glimpse of this sparrow who flies down from the sky and steals the jack hare away from her. And together, the jack hare and the sparrow start doing a dance. And Ostara is all upset. She's sad. Why did he leave me? And for many years now, winter lingered a bit longer, and spring was late in coming up, and she'd walk sad and heartened because she had lost her beautiful jack hare. And she'd walk through the forest. And then this one spring, she's walking through the forest disheartened, and she hears a beautiful music coming through the trees. So she starts to walk through the trees towards the direction of the music, and she sees all of her hares dancing in circles, and circles within circles, some going clockwise, some going counterclockwise. And then as she approaches, they part to let her enter, and she comes into the center of the circle. And there she sees her jack hare with the sparrow, and there's a nest. And then in the nest there's some eggs with the sparrow, and out of the eggs she sees coming out, hatching white hares. Miraculous white hares. And she stoops down and picks up one of the hares, and she holds it close to her heart with loving kindness. And her heart melts, and a greatly renewed love comes into her heart. And she and all her white hares, from that day forth, they start to do a new dance. And in that moment, right then and there, the spring bursts with life, and the trees and the plants and the flowers and the grasses all spring, the most beautiful as you've ever seen ever since that day. And ever since that day, she and her white hares do such a miraculous dance to bring forth the arrival of spring. And the chief of those white hares is known as Peter Cottontail. It is he who brings forth the spring, but also goodies in the Easter baskets around the world to all children or to anyone who believes. The end.